So quarterback Justin Fields has been repackaged, decommissioned by the Bears franchise. They're going to take their next failed quarterback with the number 1 overall pick in the draft. And so off to Pittsburgh you go. Off to Pittsburgh you go. Justin Fields sent to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 6th-round draft pick that could be upgraded depending on if Fields plays and how he plays once he gets into Pennsylvania. So Pittsburgh also over the weekend dumping Kenny Pickett. That was a Friday news dump. Kenny Pickett unloaded to a team that's across the state. He goes over to Philadelphia, and a late-round pick, 6th-round pick. Actually, that was a pick swap, that one. That was a pick swap. A lot of moving pieces on the game board to keep track of all this, but the big one, the trade of Justin Fields. So let us discuss the question after the moving and dealing, the game pieces moving around the board. The question is this: who won the Justin Fields trade between Chicago and Pittsburgh? So I've got A&E Networks, Flamethrower, and speed bumps and potholes. And we'll combine all of these things together, and we are going to make a blue whale. Because a blue whale was what we were told Justin Fields was, a blue whale, a massive, biggest creature on the planet, and he was going to get all these goodies in return, and none of that happened. None of that happened. So on the Maller report card, the report card of record, when trades happen, you always turn to the Maller report card. It's never wrong. It's never wrong. So the Maller report card, the Steelers get a C- in the trade, and Justin Fields gets the D. So congratulations to Justin Fields. He gets the D. So this is not a stop-in-your-tracks trade that it was being presented by some looking for clickbait over the weekend. They're like, oh, man, this is big. This is massive. Not really. Not really. Pittsburgh, I can't give them any less than a C- because they didn't give up anything. They didn't get anything. Mind you, like Justin Fields sucks. That's why he has been traded for what he was traded for. He's not good, but you didn't give up anything, so maybe he'll figure things out. He certainly didn't figure it out in Chicago, and why he would figure it out in Pittsburgh. It's not like the Steelers have been cultivating young quarterbacks in 20 years, right? Ben Roethlisberger was there forever. Kenny Pickett stunk. That's why you got rid of him. And so now you got Justin Fields, who's a different kind of suck. But he still sucks. And you got him. Congratulations. Right? Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right? It's like they're going to the A&E networks. Okay, and they're channeling that guy Mike Wolf and American Pickers. They're traveling the back roads of America looking to buy that rusty gold. And boy, do they have some rust at the quarterback position. They have a lot of rust at the quarterback position. Russell Wilson, he stinks. And then they said, well, let's get a younger quarterback who's never done anything in the NFL, but he's got a lot of cool videos on TikTok. We'll bring him in here too. What could possibly go wrong? You know what Justin Fields is? Justin Fields is like a beautiful Porsche, that just rusty gold Porsche, and then you realize it's missing an axle. And you're like, oh, crap. But it looks good. The Porsche looks... I know, but it looks good from the outside. I understand, but you got to look under the hood. You got to look... I mean, it's not good.
It's broke.
I know. Now, I love this. I love the bull crap coming out of Chicago. And the media in Chicago, these toadies, man, they just repeat any nonsense. There is no edit button. There's no, hey, maybe that's bullcrap button in the Chicago media. For example, one of the stories bouncing around that came to my attention from one of our listeners in Chicago was that multiple teams had made offers. There were 4 teams that made offers for Justin Fields, including multiple offers that were more impressive, that had more draft picks and higher draft picks. And the Chicago Bears front office, out of the goodness of their heart, said, you know what? We're going to do you a solid, Justin Fields. We're going to send you to Pittsburgh. We're going to take less in return. And there are people that are believing that. You know what those people are called? Morons. That's what those people are. Dummies. the people that believe this. But they're out there. They live amongst us. Right? It's hilarious. The meathead sports fan, never underestimate the ability of the meathead gullible sports fan to believe any bullcrap. So Justin Fields, who stinks, right? We know that. And
meat's very tasty.
He's bad. And then the Bears, he didn't have a no trade clause, but the Bears are like, you know what? We like you. You're such a nice guy. We're going to trade you and get less in return. Yeah, that's the ticket, right? That's the ticket. My fat ass, right? Come on. You know right away. When there's a mystery team and you're not naming the team, when there's a mystery team, bullcrap. Bullcrap. You smell that? I smell it. I do. It's poppycock. Nobody wanted this guy. Nobody. He had the same value as Mac Jones. He's Mac Jones with better marketing. That is what Justin Fields has been. Mac Jones with better marketing. It's a reality. Hey, Mac Jones actually was the quarterback of a team that qualified for a playoff game. Right? He was there. Now, if you look around here, the reporting, Russell Wilson isn't also going to nurture Justin. This is why it's not a great situation. I gave Fields a D because he's got 1 year. That's it. 1 year in Pittsburgh. There's no way you're picking up the fifth-year option. So it's 1 year. You think Russell Wilson, who's trying to get another contract, is going to sit there and spoon-feed Justin Fields to take his job? I don't. Why would he? Wilson has said he wants to play until his mid-40s. Well, the way he's played the last 5 years, he's got about 1.5 seasons left in him, and then that's it. Now, meanwhile, you've got Pittsburgh, who in this wheeling and dealing, they pick up Justin Fields. They also offloaded Kenny Pickett, as we mentioned, to Philadelphia. The Steelers will receive a third-round pick, a pick swap. It's always exciting. A fourth-round pick goes in return to Philadelphia. So why did Pittsburgh, and there's other picks involved, but why did Pittsburgh give up on Kenny Pickett? And the answer to that question is the same answer as to why the Chicago Bears gave up on Justin Fields. Can't play. Didn't show enough, right? This is not kindergarten where you just have to learn how to paint between the lines and all. No. You actually got to show something, and he didn't show enough. That's it. He sucked at a time you cannot suck. That's Kenny Pickett's problem in the NFL, and he only showed a few sparks. It was false advertising. You thought you were buying a flamethrower, and then you picked up that flamethrower, and instead you got a wet book of matches. It's not exactly what you were hoping for. And then you toss in now the Steelers are just unloading on Kenny Pickett. They are just burying him on his way out, which tells you it's personal. It tells you it is personal, that there is legitimate bad blood there between Pickett and the Steelers front office, because that is some serious mudslinging coming out of the Pittsburgh side, absolutely burying Kenny Pickett as he drives across Pennsylvania over to Philadelphia. And the spin is that Pickett requested a trade, but you and I both know the way this works. Pickett doesn't have a trade clause. He can't request it. He's got no power. He's got no power. So the reality is this, and we've seen this all the time in the NFL. If the Steelers believed that Kenny Pickett had this amazing talent, that he was God's gift to the quarterback position, he would still be with the black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. He would still be there, right? He would have been handcuffed to the Steelers. They would have picked up the fifth-year option, and that would have been that. But that's not the case. All right, now, last word. What is more likely to happen? What is more likely to happen? Kenny Pickett starts and does well in Philadelphia, or Justin Fields figures things out in Pittsburgh? So the answer to this question is none of the above, but gun to your head, I would say these scales are leaning towards Justin Fields. That is the side here. I believe neither one of these cats is going to be heard from in any meaningful way as a star quarterback in the NFL, but if the question is you have to answer it, I would take Justin Fields over Kenny Pickett. Here's why. There are fewer speed bumps and potholes for Justin Fields. Russell Wilson, say it with me now, those of you in the back of the room, he's cooked. Russ is cooked. It's not let Russ cook. It's Russ is what's cooking. That is the deal right now. He can't play.
Wow.
Yeah. He's on his last legs. We've seen it the last 5 years, not just in Denver, even when his last couple years in Seattle, not good. And that means that Justin Fields has an edge. He's got an easier path to actually get on the field. And Jalen Hurts is the incumbent starter in Philadelphia. And even though he stunk for the final 10 weeks of last season, he's got $255 million, not all of it guaranteed, but the contract is pretty rock solid till 2028. Eagles would have to get some barbecue sauce and really eat a lot of that, much like the Broncos are doing right now. So Hurts has a lot more rope. He's got a lot more rope, and the only way Kenny Pickett sees the field is Rice Krispies, snap, crackle, pop. That's it. Justin Fields can see the field because Wilson gets hurt, but he can also see it because Wilson's so bad they bench him midseason. It is fill out your tourney bracket now in the Fox Sports Radio Bracket Challenge. Here's how it works. You visit foxsportsradio.com to register. You should have that saved already. Fill out your bracket and get rules compete against Fox Sports Radio talent and fellow listeners to see who has the best bracket. The winning bracket wins the ultimate college sports trip for you and a friend with a $2,000 graduate hotel gift card. How cool is that? A $1,500 travel credit and a basketball swag bag. I'm all about the swag bag. You get that if you win this. The FoxSportsRadio.com Bracket Challenge is now live, and it is presented by Graduate Hotels, where college fans stay, and by Tractor Supply. So good luck. Again, FoxSportsRadio.com. Register, fill out your bracket. Good luck to you.